Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today is all about 3D printing. I will share with you my process, the programs that I use, give you some insights, the printer that I use as well as the materials, just to show you a little bit the process of how I work, how I print here at home, and how you can use it for prototyping or even finished products. So let's get started. Ever since Shaper 3D came out for the iPad Pro, I've been using it to create all my 3D models or CAD projects. It works perfectly fine. You can use it professionally for any kind of work you might have. And for me, at least, it's very practical to have it on the iPad. It makes my workflow way more flexible and versatile. I can easily work on projects on the go. Even though the laptop is very practical and there are great programs for it as well, having it on the iPad and being able to share it on different formats is very, very useful. You do have to check which subscription you get, because not all the subscriptions offer the possibility to export in different formats. So once you have your 3D design ready, you export it. There's an option to export it as a 3MF file, which would be a 3D modeling format. And you can use that on the software such as Cura, which is open source for 3D printers. And I'm not going to jump into too many details of how I designed this specific product on Shaper 3D, but if you would like to see a tutorial for that, just let me know in the comments. I do, however, have a more design-focused channel, which I will link in the description of this video, which is all about design, and I do have some videos already with tutorials about Shaper 3D in there as well. So once you export your file to the SD card or to your external hard drive, wherever you want to save it, you open Cura, you can drag and drop the file. It depends on what you're printing. You do have to print different or separate pieces depending on the size, and if they are meant to be printed as one, or if they're individual pieces, like in this case, each piece or each item of this desk organizer tray is a separate product or object, so they wouldn't fit on my 3D printer at least, which is a Anycubic Viper. They wouldn't fit all at once, and that print would take quite some time. So I'm starting off with the main tray, the biggest one, and I will work my way onto the different pieces of it. Here I'm going through the settings or the 3D printing profile. I want to have a fine print, so I check based on the diameter of the nozzle, which is a 0.4 millimeter one. The layer height, I do it 1 millimeter smaller than the diameter of the nozzle, so it would be 0.39. So it's as thick as possible if I want a fast print and if I want to save some time. But if I want a finer print, the thinner you do the layers, the finer it prints and the longer it takes, obviously. So in this case, I think I went for a 0.15 millimeter diameter for the height for the layers, and it takes quite some time. The whole all the objects or the whole product, this desk organizer, took about 2.5 days to print. There were some interruptions because we had some constructions and remodeling works going on in our building, and they tampered a bit with the electricity. So once you add the file you want to print on the 3D printer on the SD card, you just check that temperature is right. In my printer, at least, I do have to check that the settings I gave into Cura are also the same that the printer is having. It doesn't always match, so I keep an eye on that, because if it's printing too hot, then the print won't work. If it's printing too cold or with too low temperature, that is also bad. So just make sure to double check that if you have a similar printer or if you're starting out with 3D printing. Hey guys, it's a new day and we've been, well, not we, the printer has been printing for the whole night and half of the afternoon yesterday. I went for a quite fine printing setup or setting, and yeah, it's almost done. So obviously with this material, some of the issues that we have is that at some speed and temperature setups, you get a little bit of a hairy result. I don't know if you can see that. Yes, here's some hairs, and in the inside part too. So still working on the perfect print setting, but as far as the results go, I'm quite happy with it. It's very clear, very clean, and detailed, so I don't mind sanding that off when the print is finished. Here we have the final result. I think I haven't mentioned it yet. The material I used for this print is a wood filament, which is made out of wood fragments combined with cornstarch. It's recyclable. I really like the look of it. The color, the tone, this light brownish color makes it very interesting, and it feels completely different than the usual plastic you get for 3D printing. Also, I like that it's matte and not glossy. Let me know also your thoughts on the design in general, if you like it or not, if you would use this or not. I will be working on different add-ons which will be available for you to customize your tray to your own personal needs, depending on the accessories that you use on a daily basis. That's it from my end, guys. I'm really sorry for the delay with the video. As maybe some of you already know, I had some issues with my health and I had to recover. So this video was supposed to go online 3 weeks ago. Nevertheless, it's here now. And unfortunately, the 3D model didn't turn out exactly as I wanted to. There are some bits and pieces that didn't print out all the way to the end due to the construction works that are going on right now here at our place. They tangled a bit with the electricity, so there were points where the 3D printer just turned off and it didn't print exactly where it had stopped. So either way, this is the main idea. I will, however, print the pieces that are not completely done again, and I'm thinking on doing it in different colors or color combinations. And there are definitely more add-ons coming to this model. So let me know if you're interested in something like this. Let me know if you would actually buy something like this. I will put it on our website once it's finalized. And yeah, if you have any questions or if you would like to see something else, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.